G'day guys. So you've hopefully seen my videos on the glitches and the rotation. You guys can interpret it however you like. You can choose to swap Accurate Strike for Impale if that's your preference. The problem is that Accurate Strike just really doesn't do the damage it should at the moment, and it drains 100 energy, so probably not going to work that well in a rotation. But they're pretty much interchangeable in that they both use 3 stacks, have a similar cooldown. And the choice is yours. Maybe once they fix us up, I'll swap that to Accurate Strike, but for now, Impale's just the better option for energy use and damage output. Let's get into the stats and the abilities. As you can see, I've still got 7 action points, so there's really not a lot of options that are interesting to us at the moment. Quick Shot 6, obviously, that's a lot of our damage. Once we get our mark stacks built up, Quick Shot is hitting for 8k every 6 seconds, sorry, it's good. Mark up to level 5 because we want to build it up, so that's 12 second cooldowns 6 times to get to 7 stacks. I said that stupidly. That's 7 12-second cooldowns to get to 7 stacks, which is like 70 something seconds, 72 seconds. I don't bother with that because 5% of 34 energy is like 1.5 or something ridiculously low. It's not worth 5 ability points. Flourishing Strike, we want all the damage. We don't need the reduced cooldown because at the moment it's just burning energy. We don't want to burn more energy by using it more often. I just threw the 1 into Impale because it's 1 point and it gives you an extra 10 damage per second. I wanted to test it out and see how it applied. You don't need that. This one's the big one. Max that. In my first guide I made, I didn't realize how important this was. This is everything to us. It doesn't use any energy and it makes us do almost double the damage with our basic attacks and all our skills, except for the Impale Bleed, which, as I said, for some reason doesn't scale with resistance. Accurate Strike, I got nothing because that ability is just not working how it should. I did test that out, and even with all of the upgrades, it's just not doing enough damage. So that's why we went back to Impale. Energy Restoration, I will eventually get this up to level 4 probably. It would be nice to max, but I don't think it's worth the extra 9 ability points. 11% energy should be enough to keep our rotation going because, look, I have 740 energy. That's 74 plus 7, so 81 energy back every time I use it, and it only costs 56 energy. So it's giving me back all the energy that it uses and a little bit more, which will just help keep our rotation going. Sure, if you had 20%, you'd be getting back 160 energy or whatever, or 150 energy, which would be heaps, but I think it might just be overkill for the ability points. So that's all the abilities. The stats: max weapon skill, accuracy 55 is plenty to hit everything. No initiative, wounds 25, focus 74, leadership 15. Everything else comes from gear.